So there we are again, day 2, preparation video for day 2. Day 2 of the live training series, Reclaim Your Freedom. And today we are diving into how to reclaim your clarity. So what does that even mean, clarity? Maybe you're thinking about having clarity on where to go, but I promise you it's way more. And it's super important as well, otherwise we would not do a whole day about it. So to have another preparation video after, I hope you have watched yesterday's preparation video and the live or the replay and filled in your power sheet. Just one page, easy to do, super important because it will add up in the end of the training. These are all little building blocks, and in the end of day 3, so that is already tomorrow, it will make sense. So today we're talking about clarity, how to gain clarity. And we come back to the model I started using yesterday, the triangle. With 3 layers, again, live your life, own your life, and impacting your life. And as I said, it's an upgoing process. It doesn't mean you always have to go, all down and start there. It's actually more a continuous process, as in like this. You go up, and once you are with impact, and impact, oh yeah, very important to say, this one is going inwards, this one is going inwards, and only this one is going outwards. So that means this is inner work, and here you go into the world with that what you do, that who you are, that what you choose, that what you speak, right, etc., what you offer. And also in relationships, you can understand, like, if once you go outside into the world, so further than your own body and your own energy and your own mind and your own emotions system, you meet other people, you meet the world. And there it gets interesting, because the world is also, it's not a robot, so they give something back. And there comes this interaction between you and people outside yourself, you and the world. And for sure, beautiful things happen there, but also for sure, stuff is coming up, because once you're in connection to the other, nothing is neutral anymore. So it will also trigger the hell out of them and also trigger the hell out of you. It doesn't matter if this is your love relationship, your relationship to your children, or to your parents, or to your clients, or to your own coaches. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, as soon as there's one person and another person, or a group of persons, you are in interaction, and there is a beautiful livelihood. So this is what we call relations and connection and love and interaction, and yeah, it's really beautiful. It's also a place where it can be really painful, it can be really difficult. So here we also need tools. Again, this will bring you sometimes back to here. It's like it can throw you, it can trigger the hell out of you. It can throw you back to your survival mode or your comfort zone, or maybe you even see it as your natural behavior. But there we are, the topic of today. It might not even be your natural behavior. So it's an interesting field, because here's a lot to win. Clarity means seeing clear. So it's obviously about having clarity on all the aspects of your business. If we're talking about you being an entrepreneur or a leader, you want to have clarity on your vision, your message. What are the clarity? You can have it on your to-do list, very practical, small details. But clarity also means having clear sights on what is really happening. And this is where people go wrong a lot. Many mistakes are made here because we assume things. What we do is that we think we know what we see happening in the world, happening between us and other people, but we not always realize that it's not the full truth. And that is sometimes really difficult to accept, that we just see our version, our interpretation of the world. We see what we think is true, what we think we know. But first of all, the reality is always multiple interpretable. Difficult word, interpretable. You can interpret it in many ways. Um, but also, our eyes are not neutral at all. Not at all. We are always, our vision is colored by all that we know, all that we went through, all our experience, where we grew up, what is expected of us, our personal state of being, our, like, if you are depressed, you see totally different things than if you're really well in your skin. It's also colored by our personal preferences, our personal skills. So it's not neutral at all. So important to know is that to be able to have your full impact, to be able to, yeah, to have full impact, you want to have access to everything you have, everything you are, everything that is inside of you. So you want to live your full potential, able to live and work and lead from your full potential. I mean 100%, like the full 100%, which almost no one does. You need to be so freaking free inside yourself that you can finally access that. And especially the last 20%, you need to really clean yourself up. Be very clear and clean and specific about who you are, what is actually going on, and like what are you actually seeing. So you need to go towards the neutral place, which you never will really reach. I trust that, but that's okay. But at least you need to know about it. So important here is, what is my true story? What is my false story? Here we can do a whole 3-hour training already about, and we do inside the Freedom Code program. But for now, just know that in short, we have the story that we tell ourselves of who we are. We also have the story that people keep sharing of who we are. Ah, she is the woman, she does this and this and this very well, and but she's also the woman who, there you have these little labels that we get on our forehead as a child. She is the one who knows everything. She is the wise one. She is the troubled one. She is the black sheep. She is the one who always takes up all the space for everyone. She is the one who's loud. She is the one who's quiet. Like, we have all these labels, but what is actually the real story? And because the problem is, we start believing these things and then we start kind of acting from that. So here's a whole cleanup process necessary, and also to be very aware of what's going on actually. So that is part of the live your life and the own your life. And again, I cannot go very, very in depth in just this little video under 50 minutes. But know that especially, because this goes for beliefs. We have false beliefs, we have true beliefs. I mean, as neutral as possible. We have habits and behaviors that we think are ours, but honestly, when we work for a while, then you get to know that, oh my god, this is just adapted behavior. Because once you start zooming out and looking to your true story in a different way, and this is the core essence of my Freedom Code methodology, is that we first heal all these layers, we start seeing all these layers, we zoom out, and then we flip the script of the story. And once you start flipping the script, all the golden nuggets are there. So this is not a bad thing. It's just that we need to know a way how we can look at it from a different perspective, zoom out, and know which step we need to do. And then when there is the moment when we want to, after we have been owning our story, owning your life means owning your story, owning who you freaking fully are, all your quirkiness, your weirdness, your specialty, all your brightness, all your, like, all the gold, all the light, all the darkness, everything included. Once we are there and fully see the story and fully can say, yes, this is me, then we flip the script, and it's incredible what starts happening there, because then all the pain become your purpose. All the little bombs that we found in the undercurrent that were blocking you up until then become your golden nuggets for your purpose-driven impact. And it is incredible because it works every time. I get so excited by that because it's so universal true, and also so uniquely true to every single person I've worked with. That is so incredible. So this is also happening for you. It doesn't matter if you know it or not. It's just working like this. So what I want you to take away for today and put it in the back of your mind is that we need you in full potency. We want to have you ready so that you can tap into your full potential. Meaning, we need you to see and own everything you are. So that means this piece, we need it all for you to be able to reach that full impact, your full potential. And you know what? That means we need all of you. So it's super exciting, this piece. It's also super scary sometimes because you need to be very vulnerable. You need to be willing to look inside. You have to be willing to get out of your comfort zone, even way more beyond. We are not even talking about comfort zone. You just have to be willing to show up, say, yes, this is me. I want to know every corner of who I am. Like, you need to go all in. This is what I mean if I say, in order to expand your business success, you need to be willing to go all in. All in means willing to be naked. And I share my story about when I was in the hospital, how naked I have been, stripped away from hair, from rules, from any control in my life. And there I found the power. There I found the authenticity, and there I found how strong I was with nothing. So being naked is a really good thing. I wish you can feel it without being in the hospital. Obviously, this is why I do these trainings. But trust that being naked is freaking scary. It's, with the ugly cries and everything, but it is so powerful. So this is what I wish for you today. And we will talk more about this in the training. We go back to what things you need to be clear on and how can you get more clarity around that, so that we start to get the whole you. And we have this one page power sheet for you as well today. Do it because it will build up, and tomorrow you will feel, oh, this all makes sense. Okay, good luck with that, and I see you in the live training. Ciao.